In the previous video, we learned how to make the major triad. Now we're going to learn how to make a minor triad. A minor triad is just sort of the inverse of a major triad. Remember, a major triad, let me write that up here. Major triad is a major third plus a minor third. Try to make that lowercase and uppercase m as distinct as possible. A minor triad is just the inverse of that. So a minor triad is a minor third followed by a major third. Let's make a minor triad starting on the note D. So to make a minor triad above D, we need a minor third, or 3 half steps, followed by a major third, or 4 half steps. Let's try that. So here's a D. Let's go up 3 half steps. D to D sharp, 1, D sharp to E2, E to F, 3. So here's our minor third, which lands us on F. Now we need a major third above the F. So let's start from F and we'll count up 4 half steps. F to F sharp is 1, F sharp to G is 2, G to G sharp is 3, and G sharp to A is 4. So D, F, A. That is a D minor triad. Let me write it up here in the treble clef. D, F, A, D minor triad. And we have a chord symbol for the minor chord, and usually that's the letter name plus a lowercase m. You'll also see this as, sometimes you'll see the chord symbol as the letter name plus an M-I-N, or sometimes the letter name plus a little dash above it. All those mean exactly the same thing, a D minor chord, or a D minor triad. Let's try a couple more examples of this. Let's make a minor chord starting on F. So again, we need, above F, we need a minor third followed by a major third. So, here's our F. We need 3 half steps to make a minor third. So F to F sharp to G is 2, G to G sharp, or we're going to call it A flat, because we want that third, is a minor third. So F to A flat is a minor third. Now we want to go up a major third from that. So we need 4 half steps above the A flat. A flat to A is 1, A to B flat is 2, B flat to B is 3, and B to C is 4. So our F minor triad is F, A flat, and C. Let me write that up here. Here we go. F, A flat, and C. That is our F minor triad. And let's try one more that does not start on a white note. So let's try one that starts on D flat. D flat's an interesting one for a couple of reasons. Okay, so we're going to start on D flat right here. Here's a D flat. So we want a minor third above D flat, so we go D flat to D is 1, D to D sharp is 2, D sharp to E is 3. But remember, is D flat to E, is that a third? No, that's the interval of a second. We want to go through 3 letter names. So we want this third to be some kind of an F. So instead of calling this note E, we're going to call this note F flat. So let's do that. Now again, if you're just doing this on the piano keyboard, you don't really have to worry about this, but again, we want to be a little bit more careful when we're writing this out on the staff. So we're going to call this note not E, but we're going to call it F flat. And again, remember, F flat just means the note that is 1/2 step below F. So D flat, F flat, and then we need to go up. From that F flat, we need to go up to, four half steps, which is, lands us on this A flat. Here we go. So D flat, F flat, A flat. That is our D flat minor chord. I want to go back to the C major and minor chord for just a moment, just so you can see an interesting relationship between them. I'm going to erase this. So I'm going to make a C major chord. So C major chord is going to be a major third followed by a minor third. So C major, in fact, I'll write it up here. C, major third above C is E. Minor third above E is G. So the C major chord is C, E, G. Let's go back now and look at a C minor chord. Okay, so we need a minor third above C. So C, C sharp to D is 2, D to D sharp, or what we're going to call E flat, is 3. So there's our minor third, C to E flat. Then we need a major third, so E flat to E, E to F, F to F sharp, and F sharp to G is 4. 4 half steps. So a C minor chord is C, E flat, G. I'll write that up here. Notice the only difference between the C major chord and the C minor chord is the middle note. In the C major chord, it's E. That middle note is E. In the C minor chord, the middle note is E flat. But those outer notes are exactly the same. They're both C and G, or the interval of a fifth. And we're going to find that that's actually something that major and minor chords that start on the same letter name have in common. Their first note and their last note are going to be exactly the same. So, for instance, an F major chord, try this with an F major, is F, A, C, as we discovered. An F minor chord is F, A flat, C. So again, those outer notes are still the same.